bothers you, I'm sorry. It bothers me, but just the timing of things. But yeah, if you guys like sports and you like ASMR and this is the channel for you, hit that subscribe button. We do NFL predictions. We talk about NFL. I know that I keep toying with the idea of talking about other sports. I did an MLB prediction video. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. I think as of filming, which is 10:52 in the morning, the Blue Jays are the only team that have made it into the championship game. I think tonight the Phillies play the Dodgers and the Cubs play the Brewers. I'm hoping the Brewers can pull it out. They showed flashes last night. They went down really early and they came back. It just wasn't good enough. And the Phillies kind of took control right away. Yeah. Alright. So, if you can hear that scratching, it's the reason I'm recording at 10:53 in the morning because the dogs don't leave me alone. I'm their favorite person. It's great, but if I bring him in here, he cries and he whines and he wants to be up on the bed. He wants to be down on the bed. His brother barks and he wants to. So it's a thing. So if you hear scratching, it's just because he wants in here, and I'm being not nice right now. Actually, if you guys want to see him, hang on. I'll go get him. This is Billy. He's the one that makes all the noise in the house. He is a year old. He's a Shishan, which is let's do it this way. Which is a Bichon and Shih Tzu mix. He and I are tied together at the hip. So that's the reason why I have to record in times that I can record. Okay, now that I've wasted 3 minutes of this video talking about nothing, let's get started. South Florida is at North Texas. I think South Florida wins. Alabama is playing Missouri. Missouri is 5-0. I don't know a lot about Missouri. I do know that their coach said that he will be wearing the black polo of unaliving. So who has Missouri played? Who has Missouri played? They played Central Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns, and South Carolina, and UMass. So I think that Alabama might be a tougher team for them. I'm gonna take Alabama. I'm a homer. I love Alabama. Roll Tide. I think Alabama comes out on top. Ohio State, Illinois. I want to say it's going to be a good game. Now, I will say that Alabama, Missouri will probably be a good game. I think Alabama's coming into their own with everybody. So, I think that's the reason why I think they'll win. Ohio State and Illinois. I just think Ohio State's going to annihilate Illinois. I mean, you guys can roast me in the comments if that ends up not being true. I just think that's what's gonna happen. Pitt against Florida State. Florida State's gotta bounce back. They have had 2 losses in a row. starter. You're playing at home, right? Do they play at home or do they play in Dallas? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna assume they play at home. I mean, Arch Manning's stats for the year is 1,100 yards, 81 of 35, 11 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. I don't think Meter is playing. I don't think he will play, but I don't know. At least that's what I'm hearing. I think Oklahoma handles business. I think Texas is going to be 3-3, and people are going to be like, what the heck? You were supposed to win it this year, and now you may not even get into the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I think Oklahoma wins. I think Oklahoma is actually a really good team. I don't know. Again, let me just see. Again, on my phone. Who have they played? They played Illinois State. They played Michigan. They've played Temple. They've played Auburn, and they played Kent State. So this might be one of the harder teams that they play. It might be close, but I just think Oklahoma wins. Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. My heart is gonna go with Georgia Tech. I really love them. The Ramblin' Wreck. Love them. NC State, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is favored by 23.5. I will take Notre Dame here. Iowa State, Colorado. Iowa State's favored by 2.5, and that's because they're playing in Boulder. I would like to see Colorado win this game, but I think Iowa State bounces back from their loss last week and handles business. Tennessee is coming off of a bye and playing Arkansas in Knoxville, and I think they'll win. Florida, Texas A&M. Now, Florida beat Texas. We all know that Texas isn't that great. There's a lot of issues. You can't just blame Arch Manning there. Sark, the offensive line isn't great. There's a lot going on there. Florida playing at Texas A&M. I think Texas A&M will win, but it would be fun to entertain the idea that Florida comes in and wins. Kansas, Texas Tech. I will take Texas Tech. Georgia, Auburn. They are playing in Auburn. I think Georgia just wins, but Georgia is favored 3.5 again, but they are playing in Auburn. I think Georgia just goes in and handles business. Michigan, USC. I think that'll be a good game. I'll take USC. It's gonna be my upset. South Carolina, LSU. Man, South Carolina had promise, right? Everybody thought they could push. Norris, all of that. They're playing in Baton Rouge at night. It is loud and hard. It's a hard stadium to play in at night. LSU is favored by 9.5, and I would have to take LSU in this game. But it would be cool to see South Carolina upset Brian Kelly, because Brian Kelly is the worst. Brian Kelly is the worst. On any team. I didn't like him at Notre Dame either. He just annoys me. He's one of those people where you see him and you're like, you deserve a punch in the face. Or not just a punch in the face. Not a punch in the face. Let me retract that statement. Not a punch in the face. But at least, like, you need to be tripped by my foot and fall and, like, scrape your face. BYU, Arizona. BYU. I love the Mormons. I love Real Salt Lake. Love Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. If you've never watched it, if you're bored, and I know my viewership is predominantly male, so you'll probably never watch it. But if your girlfriend ever has it on, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, it's great. It's the best one of them all. They're hilarious, and it's funny. That's all I have to say. Mary is my favorite housewife, and Angie K. I'll take BYU. Arizona State, Utah. Arizona State, Utah. I will take Arizona State in this. They're both 4-1. Understand that they're playing in Utah. Sometimes I just have a little soft spot for the Sun Devils. Stanford SMU could be good. SMU probably will win. UCF Cincinnati could be a good game. I will take Cincinnati in that one. Let's see, we're gonna keep moving. Northwestern Penn State. Penn State's probably gonna bounce back in a big way. James Franklin is feeling the heat from the fan base. You're gonna have to have a big game here. So Penn State for the win. Nebraska Maryland. That's probably a good unranked game. I'll take Nebraska in it. TCU Kansas State. TCU. I'll take TCU in that one. Iowa Wisconsin. I would like to see Wisconsin improve. They held their own for a little while against Michigan. I am originally from Wisconsin, so I semi-cheer for the Badgers. I cheer for the Badgers in basketball a lot. I'll take Wisconsin in this. They're playing at home. Luke Fickell needs the win. Purdue, Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota. Clemson, Boston College. I'm gonna assume Clemson continues winning. I love that dog. I love him so much. Actually, it was the bigger dog. There's a boxer who decides to bark at nothing and gets him like he was sleeping, and he wakes up and he feels like he has to go and bark at the window, which is usually nothing, and in about 2 minutes he'll be back at the store, scratching at the door to come back in. I don't even know where I was. Clemson, Boston College. I don't even know if I finished that thought, but we'll go back to it. Clemson needs to win. They have to win. Like, everything is a have to win. I don't think Dabo will get fired if they lose another game, but I don't know. I mean, you could just have it down here. Clemson really needs to go into the offseason and spend some NIL money. You can't rest on recruiting. You can't. You gotta buy the players. And I think that's what's his issue, is like he doesn't want to do it. But in this day and age, you have to sell your program. Nobody's loyal anymore. There's not loyalty, and if there is, it's because the kid wants to be there. People are buying people all the time. Utah, State, Hawaii. I'll take Hawaii. Alright, that is all I have for that. Again, short, quick videos. You guys got to meet Billy. I didn't pick out the name. I live in a household of predominantly Philly fans, so I get to hear Go Birds every day. I get to hear Go Phils every day, and the Flyers also. I get that every day. So, it's fun. It's fun. I love them all. But yeah, his name is Billy. He wears Billy jersey. What can I say? You got to meet Billy. I gave you some predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, do all the things. And hug your family. Be a good person.